Okay, let's go.
Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me. I hope that your Thanksgiving was amazing. This video is an after Thanksgiving detail. The purpose of it is basically to go through my exterior wash. In the future, I'll go through my interior so that you have an idea of what to expect if you have a detailer come to your home, such as myself, and get your vehicle detailed. This client is someone who is visiting from out of town. They are here for the holidays to see their family and friends for Thanksgiving, and she expressed that she wanted her vehicle detailed so she could go back home with a clean vehicle. She had gone through some dirt roads, some sandy roads. She's been doing a lot of traveling out here, which is way different terrain than what she's used to. So having her car cleaned before she goes back home was the goal for her today. So what we're gonna do is go over to her home or her friend's home and get this vehicle detailed. I will be showing the exterior part of this detail so that you have an idea of what that looks like, what areas I focus on, what areas get detailed, and what to expect overall when you get your vehicle detailed by a professional detailer. If you are in the high desert area of California, such as Twentynine Palms, Joshua Tree, Yucca Valley, and beyond, please reach out to me on my website or reach out to me here on this video, and I would love to get this service taken care of for your vehicle. So as always guys, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate the time and support you take to watch this video. Leave your comments, leave your likes. I always love seeing that from you guys, and any comments as well. So stay tuned for this video. I'll be showing what the vehicle looks like in the beginning. I'll show you my process as well as show you the final results. So stay tuned for that. So as I described before, this client's vehicle is not dirty at all, in the sense of probably what most people think is dirty. Looks like maybe the customer had gone to a previous car wash and let the water just kind of run where it runs, and it's got some water spots from that. The rims have some water spots, the inner wheel wells, they've got some dirt and sand. Like I said, this customer expressed that the car wasn't that dirty, so she just wanted a quick wash to get basically anything that was on there to get off for her drive back home. So we're going to be getting this vehicle back in check, and we'll be taking care of all of these areas. Okay, so my first step is always to handle the dirtiest parts of the vehicle. And so in most cases, that's the tires, wheels, and the inner wheel wells, as well as the front bumper. Usually the front is caked up with bug guts and all that, so it needs a little more time outside of just the basic wash that the rest of the car will get. So I usually start with the tires and the wheels. I'll be going in and cleaning out the wheel wells, parts of the springs and the suspension system. As far as I can see and reach, I'll try to get as much of that cleaned up as possible. I'm going to be cleaning up the barrels, the wheel, the tire. Like I said, just really getting everything cleaned up. This is my second foaming. My process usually consists of a double foam, and basically that consists of foaming up the vehicle and then letting that dwell. It will encapsulate and pull down any of the dirt that's on there. It'll start kind of breaking down any film that's on the vehicle, and then after that I'll do a quick rinse. This is my second foam. I'm applying that foam on. It creates a barrier with soap that when I come in and introduce the contact wash with its media, I'm not inducing any scratching or marring. It creates that barrier that allows me to get the film and the dirt off of the vehicle in the safest way possible without having to worry about scratching the vehicle or anything. This mitt that I'm using is actually a new mitt. I've never used it before. It's a new DIY mitt. It's kind of like a shorter nap, one of the ones that I normally use. It's definitely different. It does take some time to get used to because I'm not really sure how I feel about it yet. Like I said, it's way different than what I'm used to using, but I'll definitely be giving it a try a few times to see how I feel about it. The cool thing is that I can't put my hand in it, although I don't always do that because I kind of feel like it adds an extra step to my process and it slows me down just a bit because I have to pull my hand out and then flip it and put my hand back in. So it creates an extra step. Is it a big step? It's probably an extra, I don't know, 10 to 15 seconds to do that, but every little bit counts when it comes to this. So I am not sure if I'll use it on a very frequent basis, but it's definitely a cool little mitt to use if you're cleaning your car once in a while. Because I am on my second foam, I feel really comfortable with coming in with this really soft bristled brush. It's like ultra soft, and I like to use that on the areas that may need a little help with removing some debris that could have gotten caught in areas that I can't reach with my wash mitt. So I like to focus on the trim around the windows. I like to focus on the side view mirrors. I like to focus on the gas opening. Just small areas that I feel like I can get a better reach with a thin, soft bristle brush as opposed to the wash mitt. It just gives me a better clean and it makes sure that I can remove any debris that's in those areas pretty quickly and definitely safely. So I like to use this brush, but always use it with your second foam. The first foam, like I said, has a lot of debris and everything still stuck in there. So if you introduce a brush in there, you could actually cause more damage than anything else. So using this after you've already foam rinsed and you're onto your second foam is definitely a great little tool to have just to get to that next level of clean. Okay, so we're now at the final two steps. So what I do is I like to apply the tire shine, and I apply it a little more liberally just so I can get it really good coverage on the tire. And I let it kind of sit there a little bit so it levels itself out some before I go in with a brush and finish it up and just finish up the look. So what I'll do is I'll apply this tire dressing, and then I'll move on to the next step, which is applying the ceramic gloss by DIY Detail. This is going to be my final step for the wash. It is adding some type of protection. It's definitely a next level of protection, more protection than I would normally do for any other basic wash, just because I know this customer does a lot of driving, and I know that she was under the impression that she had some good coating on her vehicle and her vehicle is protected, and it doesn't appear that that's the case. So I'm going to give her a little added protection, a little step up from what I would normally put on a vehicle for an exterior wash. I'm going to give her some ceramic gloss, and this will give her some protection, at least until the next time she gets the car detailed. This will hold her and give her a nice little gloss, protected some, and I think she'll be happy with the results once we're done with that. So we'll spray it onto just a couple sprays per panel. I sprayed the towel with some, so that way I get good coverage on the whole panel. And we'll go through the vehicle and get this ceramic gloss on the vehicle, and then we'll come back and touch up the tires.